Hello everybody, Rojo here, back with another episode of Hollow Knight. Today is going to be another after gameplay audio voiceover. I always forget the name to that. I always have it in my head beforehand, but oh well. But yeah, I'm recording the audio after I played. It's just a compilation of stuff I've done. I didn't read that, but obviously if you want to read it, it's there. Don't know what that clipping sound was. Oh yeah, I think that was me realised for some reason. Oh no. No, I didn't try to mic this one. Oh yeah, I don't know then. Thought it might have been a time I thought my mic didn't work if that's happened. I don't think that's happened in this game. Hide. So yeah, this is just one of the places you can use a simple key to get into from City of Tears. It leads up to a spa. It's also helpful, there's something with the banker we saw earlier. Actually seen some of my things would try to attack her. There's a reason for that. If you give her past 2,550 geo, she'll actually disappear with your geo. You would find her up here after her, Marissa. But I'm going up there before that point, just to get a few things. You also realise after in here, I didn't realise that was turning up, that's why I didn't check for dialogue, but after coming in here with the Dung Defender's charm on, the flies in the room will actually start following you around. My usual, just hitting everything, checking for a secret of any sort. Down here is Marissa. Welcome to my stage, little one. I don't give time for me to read that. I thought I did, but she basically saying that she hasn't had an audience in a while, and then asked me to stop and listen, so I did. And then unfortunately, when you get rid of her though, the singing stops. So that's the last we ever hear that melody. Just give it a bow of grief. I do that every now and then in this game. And now the flies are gone. I'm not sure when that will disappear. But if you break out of here, it literally just leads to the elevator next to where you can get into the Falls Coliseum from. Then I added a little clip of me coming back here because I found out you can actually get up here. And she's not eating what I thought she was. I thought she was eating the infection. But it turns out she's eating mushrooms. I then cut through to this guy, because before I was going to go straight to the banker. but not knowing the max of what I can give her, I just sold all my things. This journal has traditional tones, text and jaws on it. In its decline in age, the city switched from stone to parchment woven of spider silk. It's a small tragedy, but the moisture in these towers has rendered most of those texts illegible.
Velmi Artrit. Velmi Artrit.
A wanderer's journal. Have you heard that saying about stone journals? If danger lurks close by and your nail has dulled it with wear, just swing your journal at your foes with blunt and deadly flair. It's a good one, isn't it? And accurate. They sure have a heft to them.
Velmi Artrit. Gachael Liaso.
What's that? A wanderer's journal? I've so many of these now. Once I get around to deciphering them all, I'll be the preeminent scholar of Hollow Nest Stead.
Velmi Artrit. Opal.
A wanderer's journal. It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have travelled the breadth of the kingdom to accrue such a haul. I think that's what I said.
Gachael Liaso.
Another Hollow Nest seal? Pass it over then.
Velmi Artrit. Velmi Artrit.
A Hollow Nest seal. You're a talented collector, alright, the best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop. Now, I did realise after that comment that he just keeps repeating it afterwards,
Gachael Liaso.
as you will see here. And then I realised that's the case.
Velmi Artrit.
I do still go kind of slow to make sure, but...
Son Gian. Velmi Artrit. Morris son Gian. Velmi Artrit.
And then I just gradually speed up.
Opal.
He sounds so fed up again, some of this stuff.
Morris son Gian. Velmi Artrit.
Yes, I know, I'm a talented collector.
Gachael Liasoki. Velmi Artrit.
I'm a completionist, it's kind of my thing. I like to collect everything, check everything, explore everywhere.
Gachael
A king's idol. If you look closely, each of these idols is subtly different. There are fine engravings about them that take some time to decipher. I suspect each was tailored to the owner, a personalized symbol of the king's omnipotence.
Velmi Artrit. Velmi Artrit.
Another king's idol? Have you visited the remnants of his palace? It's down below the city in the bedrock of the kingdom. Must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing though. There are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished.
Velmi Artrit. Morris son?
An arcane dagger? Now this is an ancient thing. These relics are the prize of my profession. There's knowledge hidden within, though it's very difficult, painstaking work to extract. One large understanding can be gleaned though. This civilization may claim itself the first, but something else did exist within this place before Hollow Nest. Each egg offers a narrow glimpse into that forgotten age. Fair enough, my dude. And then just saying I haven't got anything left. My little nod as I always do. And now to the banker. When next to return to that delightful spa, the waters so eased the tension in my shower. And the spa she was talking about, as you can guess, is the spa we were just at. So I think the max in the end turned out to be 4,500. Oh, I should have read that dialogue. I didn't think I gave myself enough time, but oh well.
Gio, Kalala.
I guess that's just to stop you when you end up getting it back, 'cause you get a 50% interest to it of just like giving her like loads and then it getting loads back, basically. Like hoarding the entire game, dropping it all on her, and then just getting half of what you've got more just from doing this. And I do almost leave without first checking, showing you what's left there, but and as you can see, she's not here. Hit it over. Turns out this was just made of some cardboard-like material. And a sign even falls over when you leave. I mean, that was low quality. But yeah, we're back here in any case. We just go up here and... And here she is, shitting herself now she's realised we're back. Me just nodding at her like, yeah, you should shit yourself. Ah, hello again, dearie. Fancy running into you here. Is it your Geo you're after? Well, you see, it's a sad thing, but it's gone or spent. The cost of running a bank can be high, so I had to charge a somewhat large service fee to your account. Perfectly legitimate, of course, just part of the whole banking deal. Yeah, I'm not good at pretending to laugh. But thank you so much for visiting me, and run along now, won't you? If you allow me some privacy, I'll be done here soon. No hard feelings, okay? Oh no, leave me be, creepy little thing. Creepy, am I? And if you want, you can just play a game of seeing how long you can keep her up. I personally like to get her in a spot like this and just whack away at her to get it done quicker, but... Or, to be fair, found I liked it. This is actually my first time doing this quest. But she bounces too high for my liking. I'll rather get it done with quick, less recording time also. Fall off a little trying to stop her from falling off. And there, she'll stop giving it once you get all your interest. You can't actually dream now again after beating her, but... Me just giving extra beatings. I did find out she gave extra dialogue when you left and come back in, she'll be there, but it wasn't much different from what she was saying before. It was just one little sentence too. So I don't think I had it in. No, I didn't. Next I came here to try get the upgraded version of those charms. Bro, and that's me getting creeped out by the noises she was making. Shadow and Fire would dance together so prettily, I think. Her noises might haunt my dreams, but did you call us? You called us, and we came. We came. You don't look scared. Why did you call us? It doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came, and I can smell something deep below us. I want it. I want it. That smell. I'm not doing that noise. You're hiding something very nice from me, aren't you? Shouldn't hide something so nice. Show me. Show me. Put it on quickly. And this is when I realized I had to put the charms, fragile charms on, not just like give them to her. I did see if it was like an all-around price at first, because it's my first time doing this. So I tried putting them all on. I do end up having to come back out because I realized that doesn't work, and she'll just take the last one equipped. The one I end up going with is Fragile Greed to try get the prices for the others quicker. Although the one I do want most is Fragile Strength or Unbreakable Strength by the end. But that charm, beautiful, most precious thing. Look, I didn't give myself time to read it. Oh well. Yeah, and that's me realizing I could only do one at a time, which is ludicrous. In the end, I find out that it's like something stupid like 15,000 for Unbreakable Strength. It's like 8,000, I think it was, for Unbreakable Greed, but 15,000 for one upgrade. This charm, beautiful, most precious thing, little lovely, will you let me see it? Oh, I still didn't give myself enough time to read it. Such a little beauty, such a smile, such a smile, ah. So good, so tasty, a perfect thing just for me. Beautiful, delicious. You're good, little lovely, you're very sweet to bring me such a gift. The one who made my gift somewhere below, yes? Very good gift, very tasty, delicious. Do you want something, little lovely? You don't want to take my gift back, do you? So nasty, so cruel if that's true. Once you give something as a gift, it's lost to you forever. A gift for you, so greedy, but I can show you something if you're nice to me, little lovely. Will you do a nice thing, lovely? Give them to me, your Geo. Give me your Geo and I'll give you a gift. 9,000 Geo for the greed. Just for her to crap it out. Which, even I was a bit, do I even want that now? But yeah, Unbreakable Greed. That smile, you're hiding something. Oh yeah, and that's just pull it on again line. And her dream now thing doesn't change. So I do just quickly give her like a Fragile Strength too to see how much that went for. And then just similar dialogue again. Again, you're so greedy for gifts, poor little lovely. Give me your Geo and I'll give you your gift. And yep, 15,000 geo. I don't know what the creators were thinking when they did that, but in my opinion, that's well overpriced. It should not cost 15,000 geo. Geo grinding is just too long on this. After this, I come back to where we saw all those things. Turns out, sharp dash is the easiest way, and I do get it wrong the first time, but you can stun it for a short while and clear the place. So that thing that makes shadow dash does damage actually come in handy. And I do mess up there, but thankfully it's not a you have to do them all at once. You could do them bit by bit. And I do stupidly die after getting them all one more time after this, but that's because I thought I missed some, being over paranoid. But it turned out I didn't. But yeah, basically, you can't actually kill that bug that attacks you when you first start killing them. But after you've cleared the place and absorbed them all with your dream now, you can come back in after leaving or dying to her, whichever comes first. And she'll basically give new dialogue, and you'll be able to absorb her too with the dream now. As you can see, all the ones before have disappeared still. And I didn't quite time that right. Nor that one. As you can see, I do get a little bit better at the timing. There are the occasional mess ups. Like that. And I thought I'd be able to heal and get back to it, but realised I goofed. As you can see, I pressed my luck, I'm clearly done, and now I see it again. I realise I should have known I was done, but somehow I thought I wasn't, so I decided I'd go back up and have a look. And then I get hit, finally. But, because they all stay gone at this point. You can actually come back in and she'll have a new dialogue. The glade has stilled. It's so quiet, yet I feel failure in this place. I once performed a task, but what was it? It's so hard to recall. Surely it was important. How could I forget such a thing? To protect, was that my task? If so, who was I protecting? It's only you and me here. And then she repeats the same thing. But yeah, at this point, you can just take her too. And that's some extra essence, although now it would be completely empty in here. My little victory thing. I also thought I'd come here because I had enough essence for a new thing. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me 500 essence. Your master in the making. Well done, well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories. This charm will bring you and the dream nail closer together. Yeah, even when I read fast, I can't catch up with it. 700 essence is our next milestone now. And Dream Wielder, which is another nail. I also come down into that tomb I went in before and couldn't quite do. And decided to give it another go through, which was actually worth my time, to be fair, so. So there's a grub initially. A way to break up here and to the side. This is actually a path up to another mission later on, it turns out to be, but I come back here after realizing it's a way out. So I want to search the rest of it first. Got to be careful here because ground breaks into spikes. And there's also that guy there that tries to get you, so. You can then break up here, which leads to a charm. This says the same as the other one we've seen, let me rest. And Soul Eater. I haven't actually checked out what that charm does yet, but it's there. Somehow overshoot that, even though I wasn't walking. Gotta be careful in these parts because it is riddled with those exploding bats. I think they're bats, I'm not actually sure what they are. But should probably check the hunter's journal for some of that stuff sometimes. And then a hollow nest seal here. And then the way out. I think I even shut, yeah. I just had brief pause because I accidentally saved the video, so I was just giving it a pause to make sure it started recording and didn't like leave a cutout where I was slightly ahead. Just so I had a type of smooth transition still. I then check up here again. Oh, Menno. Nails and claws, why must it be so? Same thing. Ah, me home. This world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does she wake? Why does she persist? I think it's saying she. I'll just go with it. Lemur, you could not know of tragedy as complete as she's. True love is stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, mellowed lover, dead so long in time, dead so far away, buried, Moena, I, amongst its hateful kin, that did deny our union. But I couldn't finish that in time. She doesn't suppose. Nalo, could she ask? Could she? Oh, Lemma, could you deliver a gift to her grave? This gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind, near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? She asks perhaps impossible things, mad things, for Lemma to take up such a quest. It's because of all the weird things she used, it's hard to actually keep up. You turn, yeah, and then I turned it away because, I think that's taken a fragile flower somewhere, and that actually gets one of the endings, so I don't want to do that quite yet. I do briefly come here to show you the state of this place. I'm not sure if it's any different once we unlocked all the masks, when I get my words right, but that whole pulsating orange from the center. And then finally we're gonna do the last seal, the last streamer. I do apologize, I did find out if you hit them with a dream now before you kill them, they actually do have dialogue. But it's too late to go back now. And it's my loss as well, because I don't think I've ever read that dialogue either, so... Of course, this is just me checking around, making sure there's no secrets, as usual. And I'm not attempting to read this. If you want to slow it down or pause it or whatever and read it, like, that is a mess with somebody who's already kind of dyslexic, and to have to read that is, as you've seen with the white lady, or whatever you call her, the God Seer, was it? And I can't remember if she had a name. I didn't actually pay attention at that point because I knew I'd have to come back, but I struggle when they start to add like non-usual language to the mix. And here we have Umu. I did mess that up. I thought I'd have a bit more time to get past those, but and I was trying to dream nail that desperately, but and I don't think I got that hit either. Basically started concentrating too much on dream nailing and not enough on actually surviving is what started to happen there. But thankfully I'd done enough damage that it was pretty much over. And then we have my usual searching around. You find some of those charged Luma flies here, and that gives you an entry in your hunter's journal. You also find one of those things I did not attempt to read. Again, if you want to read it, I left it on there long enough that you should have enough time. If not, you can pause it, have enough time to pause it and read it. No. Shouldn't be too difficult. And coming up here is where the dreamer is. Something glows within the tank. Did she call you too then? I realise it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core she stored herself. To save Hallownest, the teacher willingly became a seal, but upon herself she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall its happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. Do not hesitate, the choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. A figure sleeps within the tank. For diversity a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break. Forever. And then she just says forever over and over, so... And that's the next mask over and done with, or the next seal. So at some point soon we probably will fight the Hollow Knight himself and get the what's considered the bad ending, or one of the two bad endings. Because one of those bad endings actually includes Hornet. And I did not read this dialogue, but obviously it's there for you to read if you want. And then we'll work towards some of the other endings. And my usual no commentary victory thing. I also got Abyss Shriek. I did get this after the last clip, but I thought I'd save. But what you gotta do is actual Shriek here. And that's how you claim it. But yeah, I thought I'd save the clip before for the ending. And with that, you get Abyssal Shriek. Abyss Shriek, yeah, I was right the first time. Which is just a stronger version, basically. And finally, I just collect some of this. So yeah, as I was saying, soon I'll probably actually hit the Hollow Knight himself. I'll try to get the bad ending, and then either I don't think I end the playthrough there. I think I'll get some of the other endings first, even the first Radiance fight. I don't think I'll show absolutely everything. There's the dream fights I was going to show as well, but it's a long game to get. You play for so long and get all the recordings up. But yeah, in any case, it's been a blast. I hope you all enjoyed. The next episode should be up soon, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye now.